you, to the class of 2018. Tonight is, after all, and as it should be, about celebrating you and your accomplishments, and it's about honoring you for a commitment to something much larger than yourselves. Indeed, there's a lot to celebrate and a lot to anticipate. You've worked long and you've worked hard. You've overcome challenges. You've stayed the course, and we are proud of you for that and for the people you are becoming. So here goes. Dear class of 2018, here you are at the end of one long journey and set to begin another. Commencement, as many of you know, means beginning. You are, quite simply, amazing. Professor Bressler would have admired that particular energy you have as a class. It's special. You really believe that you can change things for the better in ways big and small, no matter how complicated or difficult. You've solved problems, innovated and improved. You've shown compassion and great care for each other. You've taken responsibility. You've put the classes of 2019, 2020, 2021, and beyond on a better path. Your time here is nearly over. Value these last few days with each other. Leave this special place with all of its joys and triumphs and challenges and possibilities, thinking about Professor Bressler and his legacy and what your legacy will be. Do good in the world and put good into it as often as you can and in as many ways as you can. Even when no one is watching, be decent to each other. Do things for the right reasons. Don't just do the right things, but do things for the right reasons. There will be hard decisions where what is right or what is good or what is just won't necessarily be clear or the easy thing to do. Make those decisions with humility, with thoughtfulness, with grace. Take responsibility for them. Own your mistakes, acknowledge them, and move forward. Sometimes you'll fail. We all do. In fact, most of us have more failures than successes. But always remember how to find comfort and encouragement, how to find your center again. If you stumble, reach out to the circle of people who surround you tonight and the other people who know you best and who care about you the most. They'll help you find the way forward. Reach back to this community. Reach back to Princeton whenever you need to, but also give back to it, and do both often and unabashedly. Remember that time is often the most valuable thing that you can give to someone. That, too, is part of Professor Bressler's legacy. Don't get so busy or so caught up in your own lives and ambitions that you forget that. Remember the wisdom of David Halberstam, that the greatest riches in life often lie well beyond material rewards. Remember the wisdom of the lyricist John Barlow, become less suspicious of joy. Remember that people aren't your enemy just because they disagree with you. Fight for what you believe in, but do it without vilifying or demonizing those who see things differently. To be sure, Princeton has taught you that. As Professor Bressler once wrote, the quest for truth should be non-rancorous. It's conducive to good teaching and learning if people who disagree do so agreeably. Don't forget that lesson as you go forth into the larger world. Show compassion, walk in someone else's shoes, even if that's uncomfortable. That's the root of empathy and its nourishment, and we need more of it. Live your lives with boldness and courage and purpose, but live your lives, at least in part, for others and for each other.